Right now I'm going to call Good Morning America because they've just mailed me and said they want to do something, they want to use our video. Hi Sean, this is Claus from College of Wizardry. Hey, excellently. So, I saw your mail and I thought maybe calling was easier. Excellent, excellent. But yeah, please throw the promo up. And if you can, credit the Cosmic Joke people who made it. I will. You too, Sean. Bye. That was Good Morning America. Well, what just happened was I checked my mails, and during the last hour there have come in like 20 College of Wizardry mails. And some are from players from different countries or prospective players. Some are from people who are 15 and just want to know how to pay tuition for this college, which they think is a real place. In November 2014, a team of Danish and Polish volunteer organizers organized a Larp in Poland at something called the Chocha Castle. And basically it was a Larp set in the Harry Potter fiction world. We'd invented our own small part of it, so no Hermione, no Harry Potter, no Snape. But it was a Larp for 140 players with about 50 NPCs. If you think of the Harry Potter world, Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, which I can't even pronounce here, but I'm just going to continue now, takes up a lot of room. So we decided we don't want to do that because we have an adult audience in mind. So we invented a Polish magical college where you go after that. So instead of getting your elementary education at Hogwarts, then you get your college education in magic here at Chocha College of Witchcraft and Wizardry. See, I got it right this time. That meant people played adults, young adults, but still adults, and they had classes, they had school intrigues, there was a house cup, some romance on the side, a few dark secrets, and a lot of crazy experiences going on. Apparently we struck some kind of nerve because we had a lot of very, very enthusiastic and very, very happy players, both before the Larp, during the Larp, and after the Larp. So combining a real Polish castle with secret corridors and a fairy tale feel to it with the Harry Potter fiction and some original design work, that worked really, really well, and we're quite happy about that. I've been part of the LARP documentation wave for some years now, so for me documenting LARPs is really, really important, even though it sometimes costs some player experience, because after all, getting a camera shoved up your nose is not always a good experience. So for this LARP, because we knew it was going to look stunning, we wanted to have as good documentation as possible. So we got in a couple of photographers, brilliant people who played characters, Christina Molbech and Jean-Paul Bicard, who played characters at the LARP, whose characters were photographers using Muggle tech, yada yada, but they were still photographers, which gave us a lot of very, very nice pictures. And we also brought in our allies, the Cosmic Joke film crew, to make a short documentary film and also a short teaser trailer for the LARP. And they were sometimes a little bit in people's faces, but after the LARP, when they edited a small teaser video that was hopefully forgiven because it went viral and has, as we speak, gotten something like 300,000 views on YouTube and has gotten us featured in media like USA Today, MTV.com, Fox News, major national newspapers in lots of places, and it's gone crazy. Crazy is the only word to describe it, and we would not have gotten that if we hadn't had as good documentation. So even though the documentation debate is in no ways over, and sometimes it's annoying that you have photographers or video people there, I think this has shown what some of the advantages are. Of course, we're now being bowled over by all the international interest, but that's kind of a luxury problem. For me, one of the most important things when doing documentation is making it look good and making it easy to sell, making the idea easy to sell. And for this, College of Wizardry was brilliant because you say to people, it's Harry Potter in a real castle in Poland. And you show them pictures of people playing Harry Potter or Harry Potter-ish in a real castle in Poland. That works brilliantly. But basically every time we've done documentation, and we've done quite a lot and gotten some good press results, it's been because there are stunning pictures, sometimes very nice looking video, and it's easy to see why it's interesting. Even when we've done documentation videos, or we've gotten other people to do it because I can't do that, we've made sure that there have been experiences that are easy to relate to for outsiders. So non-LARPers can see what we do and think, oh, that sounds interesting. They can read the text or they can watch the video. But we try to aim them at primarily at a non-LARP, or at least LARP light audience. Because we do a lot of extremely cool stuff in the LARP community, internationally and nationally, and we have to fight these stereotypes because some of the media images may be not so flattering, especially in the US, for instance. And that means we need to show off these cool projects so people will stop saying, oh, LARP, that's kind of lightning bolt and people who live in each other's basements. But instead, LARP, it's this awesome stuff that I want to be a part of. So now it's 3 weeks after the LARP, and for me one of the most rewarding things was standing on the balcony at the end of the LARP, and when we said we're going to do this again, hearing the roar from the players who were quite satisfied. And now we are doing it again, and most of them are signed up for the sequel, and we have a lot of interested people coming in for the rerun. So on the short-term thing, that was extremely rewarding and gratifying and really, really nice. Making an experience together with people and working with an international team that's been great, and seeing it actually come alive and work and have happy people afterwards. That's indescribable for any artist and also for us as LARP writes. On the long-term thing, I think the press that we're getting from this is going to help us a lot. It's going to give new opportunities, it's going to give new things we can point at and say, see, this is who we are. And the next time Fox News writes about LARP, they may still think it's weird and strange, but they'll at least have one example to point to where they say, this is awesome. And that is worth a lot in the long run. So a lot of people out there give me a lot of credit for this LARP. This is of course nice, thank you for that, but I did not do it alone, not by a long shot. I've been kind of our public face, so a lot of it lands on me. But this was done as a volunteer effort by a Danish and Polish team, 3 Danes from Rollespilsfabrikken, and a lot of Poles from the Polish organization Liveform. Right now I have no idea what the future brings. I just know it's going to bring wild stuff. Maybe it's going to be Harry Potter, maybe it's going to be a Game of Thrones LARP in Portugal, maybe it's going to be something completely different. But we know is the bar has been raised a little, and the opportunities are now larger and bigger than before, and that's awesome.